Good morning, everybody. This is our astrology weather forecast for the 10th of February 2025. And we have a couple of things going on. Sun and Mercury are square to Uranus. Moon comes into Leo at 12:02 p.m. Eastern Time. That is going to add fuel to the fire because we do have a fire moon. So Mercury is exactly square to Uranus, and the Sun comes up exactly square tomorrow, but both of them are doing it today. All right. Well, are we rebelling because we actually have something to pull ourselves away for? Is that rebellion in service to something, or are we just rebelling just to say no, um, just to assert ourselves? We can get into some trouble when we do things just because they're knee jerk reactions or just because someone's told us something. We say no. This is a contrary energy. And we can act like little children just because we want to do our own thing. And you have to look at your reasons. It's a good thing to assert yourself and make sure you get to do what you want to do. But is that at the cost of what's actually good for you or what's good for other people around you? Um, we are not focused on outcomes. We are focused on pulling up or pulling out or getting away so that we can preserve our individuality, our sovereignty, have our own time. And selfishness can abound. Sometimes that selfishness is correct. Sometimes it's a good thing. But there is a blanket no that we tend to use when we're dealing with squares like this to Uranus. So if it's if it's good for you, maybe you need to agree to whatever it is that's being asked of you. And uh, it can take some energy to knuckle down because we want to be all over the place. We want to do our own thing in our own way in our own time. And we can't live like that every hour when we have these kinds of transits because we're just going to end up getting fired or being known as difficult or someone's going to break up with us because it's the last straw and they're tired of our selfishness. So you really do have to be careful about how you fight against routine today and tomorrow because we can just do things or not do things and we didn't even examine it. So after these days go by, we can look back and we think, yeah, I could have handled that differently, or yeah, I should have finished that, or yeah, I probably should have shown up to work that day. And then we've got to make some apologies. When we have this rebellious energy from inner planets to Uranus, we're not thinking. And then as the days go by, we start to realize that there is a future. So be careful how you handle it. Be careful what you say. If you do need to break away, this is a good time to do it. Use it wisely.